I think having the right attitude to your workflow, to your daily job, is where it starts with. Again, we spoke about being grateful. If you go to the workspace and you don't have a good heart about it or feel good about it,
Yeah,
it will generally show in what you do.
right. So, your attitude in your workspace must be right.
It must be right,
Yeah.
yeah. And you need to understand that it's not about the people that you work for. You have a mission where you serve. And just because you are not, don't have a certain title, doesn't mean you're not valuable
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you belong there
You belong.
and you need to be fruitful
Yeah.
where you serve.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember we spoke about how how my attitude was back in the days. Like when it came to work, I would, there will be days I'm slacking, there'll be days I'm working hard. And we spoke about how, our generation has like some people that just don't want to work. So you give them work and then they feel um, this amount of work you're giving me is crazy.
Or the amount is not,
And
it's like that starting, wanting to start high,
start high, yeah.
not appreciating the little, growing in the small thing and building yourself up.
Yeah,
So I think that's basically life principles,
yeah,
that you won't always get it easy,
yeah.
you won't always get it fast, but
Yeah, you can't get it fast. Like you have to
yes,
start from somewhere.
exactly.
And I believe that's part of the process of growing because your character comes from that.
Yeah,
So we can't jump to manager or general manager or whatever it is before we clean the toilet.
yeah.
Right? So we have to clean the toilet first, mop the floors, take what we get. I believe that builds your character. I spoke about places like Hillsong in Cape Town, how part of their ministry is to build your character. So you see people singing on stage, you see people worshiping, and
But
you
they
think,
just
wow,
didn't
yeah,
jump
they
in
just
there.
didn't get there. Those
Yeah.
guys are humble, like they clean.
You need
It's
to
part
be
of,
broken like that,
yeah,
humbled, like in humility. That's when you can serve
yeah.
better.
And even when it comes to being a believer, the word of
Yeah.
God says a broken and contrite spirit. That's what God is looking for. So you need,
Sure.
it basically says a
A
humbled
humble,
heart, because
yes,
broken, you're humbled,
you're
you're in
humbled.
need.
And so
So
he can
it's
exalt you
easy,
then through that. And
exactly.
it's easy for you to understand the
Yes,
platform or
right.
whatever you do
Yeah,
if you are in that space.
yeah,
But you cannot understand it if you are full of pride, ahead
exactly.
of yourself, looking at money, looking at people. It's like you're just focused on what you see,
Yeah,
meaning there's output without substance.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
a humble heart shall be exalted, like you
Yes.
said, right? God exalts the humble. So yeah, we're just talking about the attitude of
The
people.
attitude of
So
people.
when you're given something like, here, Shireen, take this.
Yes.
This
You
is
gotta
what we
make the
can give you
best
for
of
now.
that.
I remember when I started,
Yeah.
like when I started in my line of work, I had to take what I got. It wasn't nice, it wasn't easy, but I had to accept it.
Yeah.
I just had this mindset of saying, I
Yeah.
had this mindset that says, take what you get, build from there. So take it, build the relationships, grow, learn. So I would go to places where there's people that have the expertise, the skills of what I
Yes.
want to do.
Yes.
And then I'll get there and just watch them do the work. And I'll get like the $50 an hour pay that
Which
they
is
gave, or
fine, but you
$50. It
have
wasn't even an hour, it was
built a
$50 for
beautiful
the whole day.
reputation then for yourself.
Yeah.
What
But
what
the good part, like I was blessed with it, with the heart to just take it. Like,
to take it,
yeah, but it
yes.
took me a while to get to that place, because I was
Obviously,
also
yeah.
feeling like, yo, you know what, like, this is not worth it.
I'm thinking also now about when I started, like I always felt that I need to be in this prominent
Yeah.
position and this and this. But then, so that means wherever you go, you always feel like you must be better than somebody, or it's that the competitive spirit and all of that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help you. So I always say that you can even just be an administrator, but the way you carry yourself, you can be packing a storeroom or filing, but the way you carry yourself, that is what sets you apart.
Yes.
Because you're not going there for that filing only. You're
Preach.
going there to be a blessing to others.
Preach.
So that is what it's all about. And in that, you'll just see, there's tips coming maybe.
Yeah, that's
Your
what
boss is like saying, no, take off
that's
tomorrow.
what I was saying. So I
It's the grace.
I worked as a waiter.
Yeah.
Clean tables. Sometimes it wasn't even like I'll do things that are not in the line of the request I had.
Exactly. It's
of
going
my
the
job
extra mile.
description. So I would go into the kitchen and then the chef
Yeah.
would be like, wash the dish.
Yes.
And then I have to wash the dish. Like I wasn't like, hey, no, this is not my
And
job. I was like,
what comes to mind now as well is that people then think, oh, you are this favorite, like the boss likes you,
Yeah.
whatnot. But it's not that the boss likes
it's your
you.
attitude.
It's the favor that's upon you because of your heart posture.
100%. Your attitude is everything.
Mm-hmm.
So be humble. Take
Yeah.
what you get. When
Take
you're
what you get.
Starting sometimes, like don't just
Stop looking at people.
stop looking at
Like,
people. Yeah.
We
Speak
don't
on
know
that.
what Jonathan had to endure
Yeah.
for him to be able to be in that position
Yeah.
or do that or drive that or whatever. It's not even about that. He felt to buy because he had the means. But your journey be different
Hey.
than Jonathan's.
Hey.
Your season is different. So you can't be looking at other people because God then wants to do
Hey.
something different with you.
That's crazy.
So
yeah.
imagine how we cut our destinies by looking at people. We are running after other people's destinies.
And you know what was written in the word? It speaks about, Solomon speaks a lot about this stuff. He speaks about envy.
Sure.
So what you're saying now is envy.
Envy.
Yeah. And also you're also speaking about time. I pick up you're speaking about time.
Time.
So like my whole life I've believed that there's a time for everything.
There is.
I mean,
under
like
the sun.
it's written in the word of God. And so your time might not be my time today.
Yeah.
So your time to eat cake is not the same time for me to eat cake.
Yeah. Maybe it's your time for a biltong,
I'm telling you, speaking of that, like this cake is fire. But I don't even know why it's sitting here. Anyway,
strawberries and stuff.
so like your time is not my time. So you're
Yeah.
blessed. When you're blessed, I might be going through the struggles. I mean, I'm
Which
still
is
blessed.
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you get the $10, I might have zero, right? But there might come a time when you have zero and I have 10. So point is, life is different, happens at different times for all of us.
Yeah, and
so
you
we
gotta
have to-
strive uniquely in your journey.
Yeah. So
That's it.
when you get to a point where you're like blessed with the $10 and I'm just blessed with the zero.
Yeah.
Like I should look up to you and say, wow, excellent. Like, yo, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for
we
you.
should be
Because I
appreciating
know,
these seasons.
yeah, because I know that one day my time will come. It's just not now. So if you have that attitude and believe this is not my time is coming, then you will never envy.
Then you will never envy and
Yeah.
you'll always be genuinely happy
100%.
for the next person.
Yeah.
And so with that said, I think it comes back to just where's your heart?
Where's your
What
heart?
are you focused on?
Yeah.
What do you believe in? Are you chasing the things that are not even gonna do anything to you?
I was
like
chasing things.
to to grow in this life.
Yeah.
And with growth, it doesn't mean to acquire things.
No.
It means to acquire posture, to
Character.
acquire character, to become a
Fire.
person of character, noble
Yes.
character, to be this woman of God or man of God that other
Preach.
people can look up to and say, yo, I actually want to become a believer or a
Exactly.
Christian. Not that we are being looked down as Christians,
100%.
like
No.
they're always beggars, they're always complaining,
Okay,
they're
so
always,
that's actually a very
yo,
interesting point
yeah,
you brought up. But that's another topic. I was
yes,
gonna say, even us as believers, like we need to have the attitude of work. Remember, I spoke about
yes,
how, I don't want to say this, but back in school, I had an issue with how people, like I had an issue with how some ministries would be sending out their laborers to ask for money for funding.
yeah,
So
in the name of
yeah,
evangelism.
like they'll
Yeah.
say, hey, we need funding to go to Midgard,
Yes.
to go minister, to go do something. We need to pay for our transport. Can you contribute? I mean, it's
Well, to a
okay,
certain extent.
but then like sometimes
What
to
about
me
if
it
God
looked
gave you already what you need
no,
to
no,
multiply?
but listen. So they would come over and ask,
Okay.
and then I would be like, okay, I don't have the money now, but how about we do something? Let's
Okay.
work. Let's go clean
That's
a
what
car,
I'm
for
saying.
example.
Yes.
And then the attitude would be like, no,
No.
just
It's like
like, do
I'm
you want to
too
support
high
me?
and
Yeah,
mighty to be
yeah, like
laboring.
exactly. So you must, but then you must work. You need to work.
Toil.
You need to get clean the car, clean the toilet,
Do something.
do something.
You
Then
have
get the
what it
10
takes.
bucks, and that's going
Like
to help you. You
some
can't
like
just sit and
oh,
beg.
thank you.
Yeah.
Like what I'm thinking about now is this lady in it. She's in Chumep.
Yeah,
And she's saying she was literally sitting in a house and God is like telling her, she was thinking, what can I do
yeah,
to be just busy? You know, she's a house wife, mother of 2 beautiful girls. Husband is working in all that beautiful family. And then she was like sitting there, like, and the Lord is like saying, look what you have inside of you. What do you have? What can you do? And she's like, yo, I have hands and I can bake.
hmm
And she started baking. And God is so gracious that what you are putting into that baking, it can never be anybody else that does it like you.
exactly,
And so that's how your clients come.
exactly.
And that's how people keep coming back to you,
Right.
because they want your fudge
Your
or
service,
your
yeah,
cookies
'cause
or
of-
your
yeah,
production,
because
you
of
know?
its uniqueness.
Because
yeah.
it's unique, the way you package it, the way you label it, the way
100%.
you sell yourself, the way you market yourself, the way you
Yeah.
are made.
Yeah. So how are we gonna conclude? We're gonna say,
Yeah.
start, take what you get, let God work on your character.
Yes.
Deal with people, deal with life in your workplace, and
Learn from
learn.
others.
Yeah, start.
Yeah.
When you start, you're learning,
You're
and
learning,
when you
you're
learn,
learning.
you
Straight
grow.
up. You're learning from
And
others, and connections, relationship, impact meets purpose.
right.
And there you go. Fly then. But start off with a story. Build your testimony.
Mm,
Yeah. So thank you. This was great.
yeah. Let's do it again.
Mm,